she's going to dump him. We won't necessarily know, and this is what's very smart. Trisha is very, very smart. She acts like she's very transparent, but she really isn't. She acts like my life is all out there, but she isn't. And I think they're already having trouble in paradise. But she's going to be like, oh, because I get 8 of Cups, Strength, and 10 of Cups. Okay. So these are good cards to get, and I feel like hi everyone, I thought it was so important that I did this video. I'm going to be doing Trisha Paytas and her fiance Moses. Hacmon, is that his name? Last name? I forgot his last name. I have it written down. Okay, Hacmon, yes. And their relationship. So I'm really excited to do this. It's intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as such. Everything in this video is alleged. If it is true, because often I make predictions that come true, I will post about it later. Please subscribe so you can grow the channel. I want to get monetized as soon as possible so that I can start making some funds from this. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is in the comment section of my PayPal so you can donate. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. So I pulled up the past, the present, and the future, and something that I just picked up a while ago when I used to watch Frenemies, which was the podcast she did with Ethan Klein, her brother-in-law, like second removed brother-in-law, was that Moses is a Scorpio and Trisha is a Taurus. So I used to date, I've dated 2 Scorpios. One of them was very prolific for me. He's a famous producer, and I feel like he shares a lot of characteristics that Moses has in terms of like the dating younger girls, leading them on, allegedly. If it's true, then he shares a lot of characteristics that my ex has. Just very shady, covert narcissist, kind of like wants to be the savior but actually has another intention. And I feel like we'll get into it a little deeper, but I am very suspicious of Moses' intentions. So, first column is the past. And the oracle card that I got was poised. Now, if you can see that, it's very much like, it seems staged. It seems, it's almost like they were betting one another to be with each other. But the reasons that they got together, because I get Lovers, 3 of Wands, and the Magician, I have a strong feeling that it was very intentional. It was very, yes, manifested, but also like Trisha said one time on an episode of Frenemies, like, oh, he's cute, I think they both had intentions. And that's the thing about Taurus and Scorpio. Both signs, sun signs, are great at manifesting, especially Scorpios. Scorpios, when they want something, they go after it, and they usually end up getting it. They have Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Those 3 signs, those 3 sun signs, when they want something, they get it. And so he wanted her, but we'll see why he wanted her a little later. Something else I wanted to add about the Scorpio-Taurus dynamic is that they are opposite signs. And often opposite signs are karmic partners. People who bring out the worst in us, the best and the worst in us, so that we can learn, grow, and evolve from it. So with the present, I get fork in the road. And this suggests to me the allegations coming out against Moses. And let me tell you something. I heard the side of Moses' alleged ex-girlfriend, 2 of them. And I have definitely been in that circumstance. And I don't like how Trisha brushed it off. I mean, I actually like Trisha Paytas. I know a lot of people are like hating on her and so forth, but I actually do like her. I know it sounds weird, but I actually do like her. I don't know the situation about when she said she was SA'd, like we have to say in YouTube, when she was 6 years old. I don't know about that, but I do, as an adult, I think she takes out of all the YouTubers, her and Jeffree Star I actually like the most, because I feel like you see who they are, you know. To me, people like Tati Westbrook are very dangerous because she wants, I believe, the same thing as Trisha, as Jeffree, but she hides it. She has a persona. She puts on a persona so people don't see her as that, and it's a very Aquarius thing. Tati Westbrook is an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius too, so I can recognize it because sometimes I can do that and I have to catch myself doing it. So with the Devil, 3 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so she has to, more allegations are going to come out. And let me tell you, like, what got me to saying that was that when I heard what his alleged exes said, sounded so much like what I have been through with exes. And if I have any regrets in life, it was when I was younger and I dated older men, because I feel like, even though I've never really been attracted to men my age, but I was too young to be dating guys twice my age. I was. Now it's different because I'm older and I am generally more mature. Sometimes I still have that worry because I'm like, okay, what happened before, what happens again, you know? And I was manipulated a lot by men that I used to date, and they would brush me off as like, oh, I just rejected you, or they would lead me on. And then if I left, which was often the case, I would often leave, I'd be pulled back into this web of like, I don't know where we're going, but I'm just using you. I felt very used. And if I have any regrets in life, it is that I would never date. When I was I was 20 and I dated a guy 13 years older than me. I wouldn't date past 5 years older than I am, up till 25. Because before I was 25, I was just like strung along by these older men, and one of them hurt me very deeply. In fact, that's the biggest regret. If I had a regret in life, it would be being with that guy. So back to this. I strongly believe the woman, and I don't always believe women, because I think that women are human and humans sometimes lie, sometimes distort things, but this woman I believe, and I believe he did what he did to her. And more allegations are going to come out, more people are going to support her, the alleged ex, and it's going to leave Trisha in a position of like, what do I do? You know, do I think that they're true? Do I not? Do I leave him? Do I stay? And she's going to have to think about it a lot, because she is getting older, and I think in her mind she thinks that who's gonna love me, you know. I definitely get that energy of like, who's gonna love me now? I have to start all over again, and I don't think she wants to. So for future, I get soulmates. When this card came out, it was like Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and 2 of Wands. So I think that they're going to break up, but they're going to end up back together, because I think Trisha's being manipulated more than she realizes. She believes they're soulmates. I think they both believe that, well, her more than him, believes that they're soulmates. And I find Moses, I mean, maybe I should do a video about him. Please let me know in the comment section. But there's just something very shady about him that I believe in. In the beginning, I was like, you know, let me give this guy a chance. And then something about him doesn't sit well with me. Something about him, I'm just like, maybe because he reminds me of my exes, the ones that I regret dating. But I feel like a lot of the issues that Ethan has with Trisha, yes, is Trisha's fault, is Ethan's fault, because I feel like both of them are in the wrong. But a lot of them start with Moses, and I have a strong feeling that Moses doesn't like his family and is trying to get out. And that's also a Scorpio thing to do. Kind of like wants to say F you to his family. He can't, so he uses Trisha to do that. So the bottom of the deck is 10 of Wands and 5 of Cups, the Hanged Man, Ace of Cups. Okay, so like I said, she's gonna dump him. I strongly see her dumping him. October, November, within the next 2 to 3 months, she's going to dump him. We won't necessarily know, and this is what's very smart. Trisha's very, very smart. She acts like she's very transparent, but she really isn't. She acts like my life is all out there, but she isn't. And I think they're already having trouble in paradise. But she's going to be like, oh, because I get 8 of Cups, Strength, and 10 of Cups. Okay. So these are good cards to get, and I feel like will happen once they come back together. She's gonna lay it out for him. She's not gonna be happy. She's going to throw a fit. She's gonna get really enraged. But you know the thing about most Scorpio men, they need that. They need that. Like my Scorpio ex, he needs somebody that's willing to yell at him about things that he does that's wrong, so that they can see what they've done to people. I'm not like that. I don't believe in staying in toxic situations, but when Taurus decide that they'll stay with somebody, they stay with them. They stay with them. So I see them coming back together. A reunion after they break up. Yes. Oh. Okay. So 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Yeah. He's going to have to win her graces back when they get back together, because she's not going to trust him. It's going to be like in the beginning when they first dated, and I highly recommend listening to what the ex-girlfriend has to say, the alleged ex-girlfriend, because it's very clear to me. I mean, who spends Valentine's Day with somebody that you just met? It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And I know he's the kind of guy, I get that very strongly here. He's the kind of guy that's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Meanwhile, they're mentally messing with you. Mentally messing with you, playing mind games. And in her position, the ex, I strongly feel like she thought, hey, you know, we were meant to be together, because she was so young. I mean, she was in college and he's in his 40s. That alone is very inappropriate to me. So 10 of Wands and 7 of Swords. This relationship is going to be a lot to deal with, but the both of them, I feel like they can't do better, so they're going to stay with each other. If that makes any sense. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Please no trash talking. I don't want to hear horrible things about either party. I believe the ex-girlfriend. I like Trisha Paytas. I'm not a fan of Moses, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.